you. Here with the second vlog. We're talking about production design. So what is production design? Production design is basically anything that's on set, including the actors' costumes, props that they will use, location, the color scheme that is on set. Like, is everything like red or white or black? See what I did there? Production design is often overlooked in short films, especially with low budgets. What is the importance of production design? Let me show you. Yes, even the location can make a huge difference. Now, imagine me doing an entire video standing against this blank red wall. What's appealing to this? I mean, besides me, what could be appealing about this? Adding details to the background of the scene can make it much more cinematic. And that's what we're going for as low budget filmmakers. We want to make our things look cinematic. Even with the correct lighting and the correct framing, or even if I had shallow depth of field, this wall wouldn't look cinematic. It would just look like a red wall. Boring. Now, changing location isn't the only thing that you should do whenever you're trying to increase your production design. You should always seek out interesting locations and interesting objects that you can add into the scene. Now, watch this. And now everything is gone. Yes, even the props are very important during production design. Even the smallest props can make a huge difference. Just 1 second. Much better. So, as you can see, props make a huge difference, but you need to make sure that the props fit in with the location that you're at. For instance, all the props on my desk right now are in the same color scheme. They range from black, white, and red, even some blue. But most of all, everything fits in. Everything looks uniform. For instance, now I've added something orange to the mix. Does it stand out? It's about this big, but it stands out because of the color scheme. Which brings me to my next point. The color scheme needs to reflect the character. It needs to reflect the story. Different colors set different moods in a story. For instance, red can mean love, but it could also mean hate. It could also mean vengeance. It could also mean anger. Whereas white can mean pure. And then there's black. Black could mean empty, like a black hole, or it could mean death. The interpretation is up to the audience. But what happens whenever you mix colors together? Is it just a bunch of colors mixed together, or does it create an emotion? When you take location, the props, and the color scheme and you put them all together, it creates a new element to your production that adds value. It creates a sense of emotion throughout the scene, and it can even tell you more about the character. Especially with the costume. What are they wearing? Are they wearing an athletic jersey? Are they wearing a dress shirt because they're going to a nice event? Perhaps they're wearing a heavy coat because it's cold outside. Whatever the case may be, your character's costume needs to reflect what they're doing and what the story is. The number one tip that I can give you with production design is to use what you have. A lot of low-budget filmmakers tend to write stories that they don't have the necessary equipment to shoot. As you can see, production design is very important for filmmaking. Even the smallest little additions to your set can make the biggest impact on your story. A lot of filmmakers out there think that the best stories come from gear, or they come from lighting. But really, the best stories come from better production design. Production design is often overlooked in low-budget filmmaking, and it's one of the biggest mistakes that you can make. Having the correct location, the correct props, the correct costumes, and the correct color scheme can really pull your story together and add an element that most filmmakers don't have.